This is James Mathers at Cine Gear Expo 2019 for the Digital Cinema Society. I'm here with Ryan Smith. He's the president of K5600. K5600 has been making HMIs for a long, long time, and one of the few that still is. And I think there's a really strong place in the market for HMIs. You still can't get that hard single source any other way, But now you have LEDs.
We do.
So you have both.
We do.
That's exciting news.
Thanks. Yeah, we're very excited. As you said, traditionally we are an HMI company, and business in the HMI business itself has been very strong and still growing. I think even with all of the alternative technologies that are available today, people are coming full circle and understanding that 100 lumen per watt point source still has some value. Even with our new LED development, achieving some of those same output quality elements of an HMI have been very difficult to achieve. And in a lot of cases, especially optically, not possible. So obviously there's a thirst, there's a hunger in the business for LED technology because of its advantages when it comes to especially color and the easeability of changing color on set. So we're trying to give the market what they want. But that being said, it's, like I said, HMI is still strong, and I think it's actually going to help us sell more HMIs in the process.
Well, you didn't rush into it, and I admire that in
Sure.
many ways. I mean, some of the early companies, some of those lights are pretty funky right now.
Yeah.
Even
But
though I
that's-
still own them, I can't use them.
But I think it works that way in all facets of technology, right? There's early adopters and things that come out, and you realize 5 years later that maybe that wasn't the direction to go. So, yeah, we've sat back and kind of watched, and I think our approach really stems from our core values of light shaping and quality of light that comes with HMI, and we're trying to take that modular approach with the LED systems as well to give our customer base something that they're familiar with and being able to create different looks on a set with lights as opposed to just getting something maybe flat and soft or having to buy 5 different lights to do 5 different things. It really depends. The market's gotten so big. We have customers from all facets, whether you're shooting a $100 million movie or you're doing something for your parents' small business website on the weekends. I mean, it's been great, I think, for everybody from a growth standpoint. But it's hard to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
So
It's great what you can do with the amount of power
absolutely
available. Plug into a household circuit and light up a big area.
Well,
So tell me about there's 3 different lights, I believe you have. You have a panel.
Yes.
You have a Fresnel, and you have a hard
Yeah,
point
so
source.
what we basically did is we wanted to start with a core power system. So what we did was we made a 300 watt quote-unquote ballast. In the HMI world, we'd call it a ballast. A lot of LED fixtures have everything built into the heads. We wanted to make the heads as small and as lightweight as possible, so we took everything out of the heads. I call them dumb heads. There's nothing in them, essentially. And what that does is it makes them small and lightweight and compact like our HMI systems would be, so you can put them in small places, faraway places, and do all of your control at the base unit. So everything revolves around a 300 watt power system, and then you get your choice between either a Joker type system, PAR, with removable optics, a Fresnel, which is our alpha system, or then we now have the Slice, which is our panel system, and those come in 4 different sizes. So everything works off that one power system, but you can then pick and choose what kind of light you want to work with that. In addition, we're giving you the ability to split that power. So your 300 can be split into 250 watt systems to where you can now run 2 lights off one power supply. You then step up to our 1200 watt power supply, which can run up to 4 lights. So the advantage of this is from a rental standpoint or even an end user standpoint, you can walk in with one power supply, set up 4 lights, whether it's an interview setup or a small shoot, or you can then take that 1200 watts and pump it into one large size fixture as everything can attach together. So it gives you some modular.
The
panels can attach together, and then we'll also work on with the Joker system. We're putting, you can put 4 of those together, kind of like an old Maxi style sort of thing, but you can run those 4 lights off one power system. So depending on how it's kitted up, you can get individual control and some flexibility.
4-point lighting with one outlet, one ballast.
With one ballast. Yeah, similar to how photography used to be with packs and heads, which is something we've never really had in the film business. Everything's always been standalone. But I think it's really just the flexibility of having a kit that you can take into 5 different jobs that may require 5 different looks. And still have the versatility to be able to conquer everything that you see, which I think is critical nowadays. People want less gear; they don't necessarily want more.
So keep on making great gear, and don't give up on the HMI yet.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like I said, the HMI business is still growing. I think it's come full circle. We even saw this with fluorescence, however many years ago. It's I always tell people that HMI is the original efficient source. It's always been 100 lumens per watt. Tungsten's always been between 10 and 20, and then every alternative technology that comes in kind of falls somewhere in between. So I think it shocks people. They say we can plug it into a wall, but I said, yeah, you've always been able to plug a Joker 800 into a wall or a Joker 1600 into a wall. You can still do that too, and the amount of light that comes out of those is still significantly greater than most other LED systems that are currently available. So, and there's a richness and a quality of light that's still very
Sometimes you need
desirable.
that hard single source.
Absolutely, yeah. That I think is still not just relevant but necessary. So, yeah. Things are good, and the LEDs have gone well, and onward and upward. Here we go.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate it,
you.
Jim. Thanks a lot.